أهلا ومرحبا متابعينا ببودكاست نحن نقود، ومعكم من خلف المايك هديل الصعبي. نلتقي اليوم مع شخصية مميزة تقود من موقعها جهودا كبيرة في دعم النساء والشباب. ضيفتنا هي السيدة نيابورا جازومبي، مديرة برنامج نحن نقود، وهي واحدة من الأسماء اللي ساهمت بوضوح في رسم ملامح مشروع نحن نقود ورؤيته.
Thank you for having me.
في البداية أستاذة نيابورا، بدنا تعريف عن منظمة هيفوس.
HIVOS is an international development organization that is headquartered in the Netherlands, but works globally. So we work in 4 regions of the world. We have programs in MENA region, so 5 countries. We have Jordan, Lebanon, we have Egypt, we have Tunisia, and the occupied Palestinian territories. We work in Africa, Eastern and Southern Africa. We work in Latin America. We do some programs in West Africa, that is Niger, Nigeria, and we also work in Southeast Asia. So HIVOS is about supporting communities to come together to participate actively in decisions that affect their lives. So we program around human rights, promoting human rights of people, protecting civic rights and civic space. Also, we do programs around promoting environmental conservation and climate justice work. So in our approach, we partner with communities that program around these areas, and we value the voice of communities in everything that we do. So we provide support through funding, civil society organization. We also provide technical support, capacity development, and accompaniment of these organizations to be able to do their work.
ماذا يعني مشروع نحن نقود لكم؟
We Lead is one of the programs that I value at HIVOS. It's one of the biggest that we have ever done in SRHR, that is sexual reproductive health and rights, in terms of scope, but it's also one of the most innovative programs that we have. So we work in the 4 regions that I have mentioned in 9 countries. And what I really like about We Lead is that it puts young women at the center. We want them to lead. We want them to take charge of their lives. We want them to promote participation of young people, and we want them to influence policies across the countries where we work. So working with young women to see their innovations, to see their energy, to see their excitement to be involved in something like this is something that I really enjoy. And of course, that energy is infectious. So when you work with young people, you feel energized. You participate in all the exciting work that we do. And when we do capacity strengthening and we see them being able to take leadership, then I'm very happy about that. And especially for young women who in most cases and in most countries where we work, young women don't have a lot of opportunities. So We Lead is able to provide that platform for them. We promote feminist leadership, which is also a very political concept, but we like it because it gives them opportunities to be at the driver's seat. That's what we say, putting young women in the driver's seat.
أستاذة نيابورا، بدنا نسألك أكثر عن مبادئ عمل نحن نقود وطريقة العمل.
So I think the principles behind We Lead are about empowerment, support, capacity strengthening, promoting safety and security of young women. We Lead works with some of the groups that we consider the most excluded or marginalized. So we work with young women with disabilities. We work with young women who are in situations of displacement, like refugee young women. We also work with young women who are living with HIV. So in our thinking, these are very marginalized groups of young women. So our approach is to really promote capacity strengthening. So we do a lot of skills building, training, mentorship, and leadership development. So capacity building is one of the biggest principles that we have. We also understand that in many countries where we work, young women don't have a voice, and also issues of sexuality, reproductive health and rights, and generally human rights issues are contentious, that sometimes they work in very difficult contexts, so we need to promote their safety and security to ensure that they are able to advocate for their rights, but in a safe way. So safety and security is another thing that we really promote. We do a lot of advocacy, so we train them on advocacy skills, we train them on how to participate in decision making. We want to increase public support towards sexual, reproductive and health rights, and that means that we also have to engage a lot with other stakeholders, including governments, communities where they live, to be able to support the issues that the young women are advocating for. So generally those are the principles that we promote within the program. And of course, we want to see their voices reflected in national policies, in international policies, and in any other spaces where young women need to be heard. So for us in We Lead, the emphasis on having young women lead and supporting them. So everything we do is about accompanying, it's about skills building, it's about empowerment.
يعني ذكرتي العديد من المبادئ بكيف عم تشتغلوا اليوم مع برنامج نحن نقود، وفي سؤال الأخير ممكن نطرحه عليك عن رؤيتكم للمستقبل لهذا البرنامج أو المشروع.
Yeah, so when I think about what we have been able to do for the last 5 years, I see a lot of beautiful innovations, a lot of empowered young women across the countries where we work. We have created movements, not just in one country, but in all these different countries where they are networking, they are linking together, they have different ways of advocating. So my vision is that continues. I know we are living in a time when it's very challenging even to get funding support or to get them to continue working the way they've been working, because we are facing a lot of reduced funding. But my vision is that whatever we've been able to do, all the capacities we have supported, all the leadership development that we have done, all the mentorship and coaching we have done, that those skills will continue to be utilized in the countries where we have been working, that they will utilize the available platforms to be able to link together. I really like the idea of what we are doing right now, like podcasts, like utilizing new media, like utilizing the internet, because that's one way in which they can link with their colleagues in other countries and continue working together, building together, but also promoting other young women who have not been lucky to participate in We Lead, but would benefit from what we have done in We Lead. So I'm looking forward to a situation where we are able to put together what we have been working around and disseminate that information and support the young women to continue advancing the skills that we have provided through We Lead. So that's my vision for the future.
جهود مشكورة أستاذة نيامبورة، وأنت مديرة برنامج نحن نقود، وكنت معنا ببودكاست نحن نقود.
Thank you for having me.